In this video, I want to share you my income and royalties for all of my online income streams for the month of April in 2025. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on merch on demand and Etsy. If you like this kind of content, you get any value out of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, usually I would show you my sales from yesterday on merch, but since this is a video just about royalties, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So the first income stream that I want to share with you is going to be my favorite one, which is merch on demand. And the reason why it's my favorite is because it is the one that makes me the most money, and it is the one that I enjoy working on the most, designing for and uploading. So here we are on my merch on demand dashboard, and we're going to see that I have it on previous months, so April 1st to April 30th, and we will see here that I actually ended up doing 1,097 sales, 94 returns, $2,653 in royalties, and my average royalty per sale is $2.41, which has actually gone up a lot. I don't really have the belief of pricing low anymore. I've changed that. Everything is pretty much $17.99 and $19.99, and that has helped a lot. Here are my averages per day. So I was averaging 37 sales a day, 3 to 4 returns, and $88 in royalties. Now, if you've been following me on YouTube, you know that my goal for merch on demand for this year is to do, $5,000 in royalties a month. That means that I have to do $166 a day, average at $166 a day. So you can see I'm well short here, but there's still a lot of time left in the year. I set a goal last year to do $3,000 a month, and I did not hit it until I think August or September. So still have a lot of time, but overall I'm pretty happy with this. The reason why is because this is more than I did last year. Like if we go back to my sales here for previous year, we will see that. And if I put it to monthly, we're going to see that for April, I ended up doing, $2,262. So I did about $400 more this month. And let's go back and just take a real quick look to see what my best days and worst days were. So if we go and take a look here, we're going to see my worst day was actually this day right here on the 11th, where I only did $3.68. And we're going to see the reason why is because I just had a low sales day, only 15 sales and 11 returns. So I just got crushed in returns and just low sales, so only $3. But then my best day was the 23rd, where I did 62 sales and did over $200 in royalties. And the reason why is because I had this design right here. This is an evergreen design in the health and awareness niche. And I had forgotten about this design, but I had set the price for some reason to $24.99. And if you have a t-shirt at $24.99, the royalty is $8.59. And it just kind of out of the blue sold 10 times at maybe $85 in one day. So that was really cool. But yeah, overall pretty happy with this month. Again, I wasn't able to reach my goal, but we're slowly getting there. And it's also more than I did last month. So if we'll take a look right here, $26.53 is what I did this month. And if we take a look at last month, we're going to have to go to year to date. We're going to see that I think I did $100 more this month than last month. So yeah, so right here, $25.46, and this month, $26.53, so about $100 more. So those are my stats for merch on demand for April 2025. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Etsy. All right, and so here we are on Etsy, and Etsy actually used to be my favorite income source because it is one that made me the most, but about a year or two ago, merch kind of took over, but still love Etsy. It does take a little bit more work, because you have to actually fulfill the orders and you have to deal with customers, but lately I've been focusing a lot on digital downloads, which makes it more kind of like merch on demand because I just don't really have to do too much. The customer just makes the purchase and they can just download the file, so less customer service. But here are my stats for April 1st to April 30th on Etsy. We're going to see the revenue that I did was $3,078. Now this is revenue, not profit. I profit about 50% or so. And you might be thinking that's kind of high, but I do POD and digital downloads. So, digital downloads, you get basically like not 100%, but about like 95% because Etsy takes their small little cut. We're going to see my biggest day was April 22nd, where I did $477. Someone bought 20 mugs in one day, and then the next day I had another really big day, 270, and someone bought 10 mugs in one order. So, when I first started Etsy, it was all about t-shirts, hoodies, and I still upload or list t-shirts. But now, you know, if I'm going to do POD, I want to focus on mugs. You know, mugs I just think make a great gift. There's less work because there's less returns. You know, it doesn't like, you know, it's not a t-shirt where like it doesn't fit them or something like that. Every once in a while, you know, you might get a return because it broke in the mail or whatever. But for the most part, I just love mugs. So these are my stats, or this is the revenue for Etsy. Conversion rate, don't really care too much about that. Actually, let's see here. I was actually down 9% compared to last year. Conversion rate 2.2, which was also down. Let's take a look at orders. So actually, I was actually kind of down a lot. 161 orders, and visits, that one was also down as well too. So, you know, overall, I'm happy with this. This is pretty much what I do actually I do a little less, but now that we're getting to this time of year, things kind of start to pick up. Now that we're in the second quarter, let's just jump on over to Printful right here so you can see how much I ended up spending fulfilling all my t-shirts and mugs. So here we are on my Printful stats section, and you're going to see the dates is April 2nd to April 30th right here. You can see I ended up spending $1,443 on t-shirts and mugs. So you take this right here, 3,000, and you minus this right here, it comes out to about, you know, $1,500. So that is how much I made or profited on Etsy, $1,500, which is a little more than what I actually usually do. Usually I just do 1,000, but these mug sales really helped. At this day right here, I made like $300 just in one day. So those are my stats for Etsy. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next income stream. All right, and the next income stream is going to be SKOOL, and I actually just recently started my SKOOL community about a couple months ago on February 15th. And to be honest, out of all the income streams that I've ever started, I've never had an income stream make so much in such a short amount of time. Usually it takes me like, you know, 6 months, a year to at least to get to $1,000 a month. But within like the first month, I was already making 1,000. So here's my SKOOL community. If you're interested in signing up, you know, there's a link in the description. It's a free trial. You can check it out if you want. But if we take a look at my stats here, we're going to see that on my dashboard, I have 65 paying members, which gives me a monthly recurring revenue. I think that's what that stands for. And here is my churn. So these are the people that end up canceling. Now I have 13 free trials in progress, and out of my free trials, you know, 41% of those are converting. And then if we go ahead and take a look at my payouts, and to be honest, I got a little lucky this month because there was usually there's only 4 payouts a month. They pay every Friday. But this month, because of the way the calendar was, because of the way the dates were, I got a little lucky. So I got 5 payouts. So you'll see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we add these up, 138, 785, 230, 138, 781. Actually, I did the math. I went on over to good old ChatGPT, and it actually came out to $2,072. So that was pretty cool. But usually it's going to be right around like $1,500. But yeah, so I'm really liking SKOOL. SKOOL's my number one priority right now. Basically, SKOOL and merch. You know, those are my two. What I'm, you know, spending most of my time on. Every day I'm on my SKOOL, you know, dashboard right here, giving out niches. Now I'm doing Etsy niches, so digital download niches, like Tumblr niches, PNG niches. I got some other, you know, prompts I'm going to be giving you guys. So definitely check out my SKOOL. It's only it's free, you know, for the first week, and then after that it's only $24 a month. So pretty good deal for all the value that you get. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the next income stream, which is going to be audiobooks. Okay, so here we are on my Authors Republic dashboard. Authors Republic is where I upload and sell my audiobooks on. Basically, they're an aggregator, so you upload your audiobook to this website and they push out to like 50 marketplaces, like Spotify, Amazon, you know, Google, iTunes, Napster. There's so many. But here are my stats. So this is total royalties. So since I've been doing this, I've done $64,000. But this is like, I think that's like almost 7 years of uploading audiobooks. Here's what I've made year to date. Royalties paid out. This right here is my latest royalty payment. I have to be honest, I was a little disappointed. Let me show you this. I have 200 titles, so I've uploaded 200 audiobooks. But like I was saying, I'm a little disappointed for this month because here are my earnings. So the gray line is 2024 and the orange line is 2025. So last year, the way they pay it out is it's usually like a small month, and a big month, because I believe like the big retailers, they're paying out on a quarterly basis. So that's why I think I have these small months and then these big months, small month, big month. You can see the trend here. But on those big months, I was doing like almost $1,500. You know, here is 1,500. This month was 1,600, and then on December, I ended up doing only 1,000. So I was a little suspicious there, but it was still over 1,000, so I was going to take it. But then once 2025 happened, I started getting these low royalty payments. So 168, you know, $92 was last month. And so I was expecting like at least $1,000, but I only got 405. So, you know, that's a little concerning to me. I have been uploading some romance books as of late. We'll see if maybe that can change things, but to be honest, I was a little disappointed. I was expecting, you know, 1,500 or at least 1,000, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Can't really do too much. It is just money that gets direct deposited right into my bank account. This is completely set and forget. The only bad part with audiobooks is that you have to pay up front. You know, you have to pay the ghostwriter, you have to pay the narrator. So there's more of an expense. It's like a couple hundred, you know, 3, 4, depending on how much you, you know, agree with the actual person that's writing and narrating the book. But that's why I like print on demand, because there's basically no cost. You just have to pay Photoshop. But this is Authors Republic. These are my audiobook sales. And you can see for April, or what I'm going to be getting paid in April for last month, I did $405. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at PAYHIP. PAYHIP is where I sell my AI prompts that I make on Ideogram. And to be honest, this month was not really that good at all, but I didn't do any work. Like I said, I'm really focused on school right now and merch, because that's where I feel is the biggest opportunity. But I didn't really do anything, and I was still able to make $119. I think I only uploaded like one new product, but there is a lot of potential with prompts. In February, which was a month of only 28 days, you know, I ended up doing over $1,000 that month. You can check my other royalty video. But this month only 119, but still, you know, I'll take it. It's good gas money. And what I like about PAYHIP is they pay you, you know, right away. It goes through PayPal, and the next day you're getting paid. So, you know, if you're selling on PAYHIP and you're selling prompts and you're getting, you know, lots of sales, it's just that money is right into your bank account the next day. And then here is Creative Fabrica. So only $137 this month. But again, I didn't upload anything. I think I only uploaded like one product, that prompt file that I also sold on PAYHIP. So only $137, you know, basically these are just set and forget. You know, the way people are finding me is basically through my YouTube channel or just through search on Creative Fabrica or on Google. So those are my my income stats or royalty stats for both Creative Fabrica and PAYHIP. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the last one, which is going to be YouTube. And then my last online income stream that I want to share with you is going to be YouTube. And so here we are for the last 28 days. I don't think you can have it for last month. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, no, it doesn't have it. Oh, there we go. April. Okay, so let me try that again here. So here we are for April, and let's take a look at my estimated revenue, which is $59. So not really that great, but hey, I'll still take it. You know, to be honest, YouTube has been kind of a grind for me. Haven't really been having the success that I expected, and I saw other people. You know, I've been doing this for maybe like 3 years now, and you can see it's actually been kind of going down since January. So 100, you know, 80, 60, 59 now. So, but it's okay because, you know, YouTube is what I use to basically promote, you know, school, you know, and all my other, well, mainly school, to be honest. I was going to say like my prompts and Creative Fabric. I used to do that, but mainly I'm just using it to promote my school. And you can see schools made me almost $2,000 last month. So this is my stats for YouTube. $59. Comment below. Let me know what you think. But those are my online income streams. And if I add them all up here, I'm just looking at my notes right here. So it was 2,600 with merch. These are approximate numbers. So 2,600 with merch, 1,500 with Etsy, 2,000 with school, 400 with Authors Republic, 100 with PAYHIP, 130 with Creative Fabrica, and 50 with YouTube. So I did approximately about $6,650. But you know, I am paying ads. You know, people always comment, yeah, how much do you spend on ads? And you know, I don't want to show my Amazon account because you know, you can see all my campaigns and everything. But I can just tell you, you know, I spent about $1,000 on both ads for merch and for Etsy. All right, so that's kind of, you know, how much I spend approximately. And so if you take $1,000 and you minus that, or if you take $6,650 minus $1,000, you know, I probably netted about $5,500. So that's how much I did for the month of April. Comment below, let me know what you think about my my royalties, my income streams, and that's gonna be it for this video. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Check out my school if you're interested. I'll have a video up here on one of the GPTs. You get prompts every day for both Merch on Demand and Etsy, and you get access to all my GPTs, and you're just a part of a really cool supportive community that is going to lift you up and motivate you and inspire you to become the best Merch on Demand or Etsy seller that you can be. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.